But eyes, not so much a problem. Also, you can control this tongue is possible. But this have door. Eyes have door. Close eyes, I hit, soon close eyes. Somebody coming in, soon close eyes. Instead of close eyes. Also, shut up, strong. Somebody say, shut up, okay? Not possible. Not it also possible. But this nose, ear have no door. Cannot shut up, cannot close. Cannot close, no door, It's no door. They have a problem, so. Many problems, smell and sound. Okay. Strong sound, appear, no consciousness. More strong sound, appear, die. Because I have no door. Very bright, bright color coming. Only eyes broken, not die. Okay? Strong taste, then not eat. Don't like, don't like taste, not eat, possible. But strong sound appear, how can I eat? Cannot hear. Only open, Strong smell coming, cannot close door, no door, so you die. So have a problem. So everybody be careful, your nose and your ears, okay? Before you never understand. So nowadays practicing is, nowadays, I small this, stereo tape recorder. Stereo tape recorder, understand? Earphone. Break people many road over there keep music. Here this straight tape, okay? So eyes, ears, nose, very important. Together action, okay? Together action, very important. If you have mind, together action not possible. So many people, eyes opinion. Oh, very good Dharma, boy, Dharma. Oh, good beard, good eyes, good head, wonderful. Somebody said wonderful, but somebody said bullshit. Beard is no good. Mouth is like it is no good. Eyes wide is small, no. So the hair is no good, okay. So the eyes are different. So same picture, but somebody say beautiful, wonderful. Somebody say, no good. Means the eyes are different. Sound. Nowadays I hear this, Beethoven music. They're wonderful. That time, this is music, okay? But younger people don't like this type of music. This type of music like that. The ear opinion different. Old people like this classical, Beethoven or Wagner or so famous this music, they like that. But the younger people now they go or this, what's it? Disco. Disco. Ha ha ha. Just like that. So ear opinion different. Somebody walking the street, black woman, this much strong smell, coming, very strong. Somebody, tall white woman, not strong, flower smell coming, They like a different smell, okay? They like different smell, okay? Somebody like Chinese cooking smell. Somebody like Japanese cooking smell. Somebody like this, steak. Somebody like maybe this chicken fry. Somebody, this smell, okay? All different opinion. So that means that you have mind. So eyes different opinion, ears different opinion, nose different opinion, tongue different appear, body also different appear. So action different action, you know. Mind disappear, your eyes opinion, ear opinion, nose opinion, tongue opinion, body opinion, thinking opinion, all disappear. So how take away your mind? That's the point. So now I buy small stereo tape recorder into the good music, natural style music. Not this, Beethoven, not go-go dance. Some bird singing, some chi-chi-chi-chi-chi, la 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 la, waterfall sound, wind sound. Also, this is a sound music into over there. Go to mountain, park, lie down, sky, beautiful tree, some over there, flower. Then next, I buy some very smell, just natural smell, flower smell, real handkerchief. Then I lie down, earphone here, try music, good smell, good view. Then this music, bird sing song, jing 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 jing, waterfall, dong 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 dong, dong 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 dong. Then my mind all go. Return to nature, you know. Return to nature. No, there has no I by me. Has no my opinion, my condition, my situation. Everything that disappears, I become natural. Nature, universe, and you become one. Only cost $100. Everybody try $100. Okay, perfume $20, stereo $80. That's all. Then anytime you your mind into the garbage, go to this part. Your room is also no problem. Only picture, good picture, you know, in the ceiling, okay? Only wall, no problem, okay? Then you try music. Music and good smell. Good smell. Good smell of flower smell. Then close out also no problem. Close out. Only ear smell, two kinds. Then you can control your mind. Also, you like this, you know, you like also the Beethoven or go-go dancing, also no problem. Only try. Then hear music, and you become one. Become one. Then your mind already gone. Cost $100. Try everybody, why not? Okay. Somebody said, Susan, how think about not thinking? Do you have $100? Yes, I have. You buy steel and the picture. Then try. Then take away, no problem. You try, okay? Why?
Expensive.
Too expensive? Tomorrow you will die. What can you do? Still expensive? Do you have girlfriend? I hate you, okay? You like this your mind, so this time mind up here, okay? His mind, too expensive mind, that's a bullshit mind, okay? Into the garbage. Okay, more question.
선생님. Okay. Aren't you, by telling somebody to wear one of those little stereos, okay, and smell good perfume, and, look at the sky. For a long time, you've been saying a good situation is a bad situation. And
don't take a do it. Shut up. That's only one mind. One mind is not enough. So, common Zen center, meditation. Your mind take away, that's the one mind. Universe, and you become one. Outside, inside, become one mind. That's we say primary point. That's not enough. One more step. So come here, then wisdom appears. So first, your center becomes strong. How take away my mind? Many thinking people, you must sit. Not possible. So, $100, very easy. Then try, then your mind becomes simple, becomes a little bit up your center. Then come Zen center every day. So, every day sit, or sometimes try that. Then both way, okay? That's one mind, we say meditation. Sit then, cognition appear, okay? Wisdom appear. So, wisdom and the meditation come together, correct practice. Okay? More question? Okay.
How do we make contact with someone we love who has died?
Die? You only attach the body, he never died. Everybody never died. You have also died. That's you. Whose hair that? Hair. You have glasses, yeah? Whose glasses? Whose?
My life.
Whose hand that?
My life.
Whose body?
My life.
Your body died, but you, your true self, never die. Do you understand that? If you don't understand, I hate you.
I don't know who you mean by you.
So I hate you. No answer, yeah? You so don't understand you. I hate him.
Ouch.
Correct, he understands him. You don't understand you. Very clear. Yeah? So again, I hate you. What do you say? Still don't understand, yeah?
Well, I think I do understand.
Put it down! I hate you. What do you say? Still don't understand. I hate you. What do you say? Ouch, yeah? Ouch. Correct. Into the sugar, into your mouth, what do you say? Sugar. What do you say?
It's sweet.
Correct. I hate you. What do you say? I hate you. What do you say?
I don't feel pain that you hate me.
Don't check. You say sugar is sweet. I hate you. What do you say? Hate. I hate you. What do you say? Correct. Now understand. Now return to mind. Keep this mind, okay? If you keep this mind, help your friends is possible. Okay? You must find out mind. Out. This out comes from where? Out comes from where? Mouth? Where?
I feel it in the heart.
Heart?
Heart.
Heart? Heart comes from where? This comes from where? Your mother's belly? So this head comes from where? You don't know, yeah? So only go say don't know. Very important. Attain don't know, then you help your friends. If you don't understand don't know, cannot help your friends. That's a point. That's also free.
This poem is called Don't Know. Who are you? I don't know. No good. You make I. Take away I. Only don't know, okay? One day, great Zen master stood in his room, faced the sky, shouted, "Don't know! Don't know! Don't know!" What is don't know? I hit you. Ouch! Keep clear mind. What color is the sky? Blue. What color is the tree? Green. Not bad. When you're hungry, what? Eat. Chop chop. When you're tired, what? Sleep. That's all, okay? So, sky is blue, tree is green. No! Ah, may I help you? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Last sentence is very important. Okay? May I help you? What kind of meaning? Okay?
This next poem is called Buddha, God. Buddha, help me, please. God, help me, please. Pray, pray, pray. Chanting, chanting, chanting. Oh, Buddha die. God also die. Oh, oh, oh. What shall I do? What shall I do? Don't know north, south, east, west. Time and space disappear. No mountain, no water, no path, no Buddha, no God, no people. Where did they go? Hello? Yahoo! Nothing. 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 Hit. Wake up. Ah! Church bell. Dong, dong, dong. Amen, amen, amen. Temple mok tuk, 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 tuk. Kwansemboso, kwansemboso, kwansemboso. Let's go home. Hungry. Then we'll eat. Chop, chop, chop.
God and the Buddha. If you understand top, 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 understand God and the Buddha, okay? Next.
Okay, here's a series of 3 poems. The first one is called Telephone. Hello. How are you? Fine, thank you. And you? Last night I met Confucius and Christ. We were talking with Buddha about you. Confucius said, he's a wonderful man, always correct. Christ said, he's a very loving man. Buddha said, his dying day is soon, so he better study hard, get some energy, save all beings. So I ask you, when you die, will you still have energy? I don't know. Did you have breakfast? Then you should have energy. Well, if you say so. Wake up! Ouch! The clock strikes 8 a.m. Dang, 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 dang. Thank you. You're welcome.
Telephone.
Telephone. The next one is called Dr. Kong. Is Dr. Kong in New York?
New York.
Yeah. Okay. Ring, ring, ring. Telephone. Hello. This is Dr. Kong. Hi, how are you? Good morning. Fine, and you? What's the matter with you? It's early in the morning. Last night, I met Confucius, Christ, and Buddha. How are they? Okay? They all have a problem. Confucius is sick. His disciple didn't listen to him, got energy up, high blood pressure. Oh, that's bad. How about Christ? He's also sick. Why? His disciples went crazy, got too attached to him, wants something very badly. So he's always angry, angry, can't digest, stomach's all broken. Oh, that's also too bad. What about Buddha? He just about died. I'm astonished. Why? His disciples doesn't understand his mind. So always shouting, 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 loses all his energy, then got, I don't know how to pronounce it, neuralgia? Neuralgia. Then got neuralgia, can't move. Oh, that's very, very bad. You are doctor. Can you help them? No problem. I have good medicine. What kind of medicine? It's called don't know medicine. Can you send them some? I'll give it to you. Can you give them the medicine? Okay, that's wonderful. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Hello. Good morning, doctor. Oh, hi. Did you give them the medicine? Wonderful, wonderful. They like that medicine. How about that? They only go straight, don't know. They don't hold their idea, their situation, their condition. So nowadays, no problem. How about their bodies? So all sickness is gone. They only go straight, don't know. Not checking their disciples. So no problem.
Not checking this disciple, okay?
Oh, that's marvelous. Nowadays, they all see together, hear together, eat together, act together, think together. Yeah? That's good. So, then what do they do? Yeah, just breakfast time. Church bell, dong, dong, dong. Temple mock talk, 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 talk. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's eat. Silence. Amen. Kwansam boso. Chop, chop, chop.
That means nowadays any kind of religion, they attach their religion. Okay? So you must put down your religion. First return to your true self. Then next, use your religion. Only save all beings. Only save all beings use religion. Technique different. But same way. But if you attach your religion, that's not correct religion. So Christ, Confucianism, and Buddha put it down. Any idea, any convention. Only go say don't know. Then together shall no problem. Okay, talk about that. Nowadays very important. Why this world know? Why is nuclear is up here? Why Russia and this America fighting each other? That means holding their opinion. Religion people holding their opinion. How political people put it down their opinion? First religion people, their opinion all put it down. Religion people together action was important. But now they two holding their opinion, religion people. So political people follow religion people's idea. So that means nuclear appeal or this this Arambam appeal fighting this world make this complicated means all religion people responsibility very important. Okay? All religion people they not responsibility they religion and each person's this life. My life, your life, you must responsibility. Then world peace is no problem. Okay? Next.
This is the third and last one in this series. It's called Emergency. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, yes, yes. Emergency, emergency, emergency. What? Buddha died. Christ died. Confucius died. What shall I do? Send to cemetery. Christian cemetery? Buddhist cemetery? Confucian cemetery? Which one? No. Stillness cemetery. Ah. Church bell. Dong, dong, dong. Amen, amen, amen. Temple moktak. Tuk, tuk, tuk. Namo Amitabho, Namo Amitabho, Namo Amitabho. Clock strikes 8 p.m. Dang, 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 dang. Thank you for calling. You're welcome. Let's go to sleep.
So first form is AM, this last form is PM. 8 p.m. First form is 8 p.m. 8 a.m. Last form is 8 p.m. Okay, next.
Next. This one is called Do It. Just now, when you're doing something, do it. That's all. Okay? Question. One of the above sentences, freedom from life and death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one?
That's all.
Okay, last one.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, it got some more.
Much
Many?
many pineapples are very easy.
Oh, okay. First, brutal screams, this one is called. This comes from an experience in Germany. In Paris, la 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 la. In London, do 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 do. In Berlin, kak 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 kak. In Frankfurt, kak. Two policemen appear with citizen. I heard brutal screams coming from this apartment. Secretary, only my teacher practicing karate. Karate? Uh-oh. Oops, meditation officer. Oh, your passports, please. Yes, officer, I asked my teacher. Sir, 2 policemen. No problem. Nothing. Hit head. Talk. Too tired. More sleep. It's called brutal screams.
Okay, talking. Sit down on the street. You're tired sleep. Okay. Next.
This one is called Quansim Boso. Blue sky, no clouds. Green tree, good smell. Birds singing, cheep, cheep, cheep. Water flowing, dull, dull, dull. Sound, sound, sound. World, world, world. Perceive, perceive, perceive. Quan, quan, quan. Say, say, say. Bo, bo, bo. Sa, sa, sa. Quansim boso, quansim boso, quansim boso. Blue sky, quansim boso. Tree is green, quansim boso. Dog barking, woof woof, quansim boso. Ah, good smell, wonderful, quansim boso. Honey sweet, quansim boso. Feels good, quansim boso. Oh, correct idea, quansim boso. Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. Quansim boso, quansim boso, quansim boso. Good and bad, quansim boso. Like, dislike, quansim boso. Light, dark, quansim boso. You and me, quansim boso. No life, no death, quansim boso. Everything become one, quansim boso. Everything harmony, quansim boso, quansim boso, quansim boso, quansim boso. Cuts, quansim boso. Hit, quansim boso. One finger, quansim boso. Dry shit on a stick, quansim boso. 3 pounds of flax, quansim boso. What are you doing now, quansim boso, quansim boso, quansim boso. Great love, quansim boso. Great compassion, quansim boso. Great bodhisattva way, quansim boso. Save all beings, quansim boso, quansim boso, quansim boso, quansim boso. What time is it now, quansim boso? Now! 7:49 a.m. Oh, breakfast time. Let's eat. Chop, chop, chop. Crazy. Crazy. That's good.
Don't make it crazy, okay?
Okay.
One more.
No, that's
One
it.
more.
No, that's it.
Oh. One more. Okay. That's all. Anybody have a question? No question, yeah? Okay. So I hope this world many complicated, so this world many suffering. How take away? Everybody have 2 mind, like mind. So if you in your mind like dislike take away, then you no problem. Then your eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, mind, harmony is possible. Then you will get peace mind. Everyone get peace mind. One person, two person, peace mind. Then our world, peace. All society get peace mind. This society, Zen society, become peace mind. Then all country people get peace mind. All country, peace mind. Peace world, peace country. Whole world of people, everyone return to this true nature. Take away like this, like a mind, then world peace, no problem. So everybody want take away this world suffering and problem and want to world peace. Just now you must begin. Just now begin. You say how? Only go straight down. No. Every day 10 minutes. Lie down, no problem. Sitting, no problem. Chair, use a chair, no problem. Only go straight down. 10 minutes. Very easy. Okay? So I hope only go straight down. No. Try. Soon get enlightenment. Save all beings from suffering. Thank you.
We're asleep. The more that we sit, you find there are times, if you really sit, profoundly and work your mind, you find you walk in and out of like a fog in your mind. It's just like a fog. That sometimes you're sitting and you're alert and you're absolutely in the room, and then this like fog descends. And the sad part about it is, or at least the surprising, is apparently this fog is with us all of the time, and we don't, we're so used to functioning in this fog or sound asleep that we don't even see it. So we think it only comes when we're on the cushion practicing. But the fact is the fog is sort of the natural state of a mind that isn't practicing. And occasionally it lifts. And when it lifts, it's those moments that it lifts that give people, the understanding that they can go on in life. It's when they hear the surf. It's when they have real contact with somebody else. When they see something beautiful or hear something wonderful. There's these moments when we come out of our fog is what makes all of us continue. And the more that we sit, the more we have the ability to come out of the fog, which means more of our life will have, rich moments. But when I was very young, like Beth did, when you first had this thing, was like, how do you know you're awake? And it was my first big going, like, how do I know I'm awake and not dreaming? And with the ingenuity of a 6-year-old, I finally figured out how I could tell which state I was in. If I peed and I was asleep, I would wake up. But if I peed and didn't wake up, then I already was awake. So every time I would go to the bathroom, that was my big number, because I knew within a matter of minutes I would either find out that I was awake or I had been dreaming and I was about to get awake. But in terms of our practice, that is called a thinking answer. And it won't get you anywhere during Youngman Janchen. And what George is now doing a lot of testing with, which is really remarkable, is a cross between how much do you believe in yourself, how spontaneously can you act, and how fully can you answer. And it's a lot of fun because any flicker, and he rings you out. Just the smallest flicker, and George and I are good friends, so I get rung out a lot. But just an instant flicker, and you're out. And even when you got the the right answer, if you just miss for a second, you're out. And it's very interesting because you'll sometimes go. I worked, went through the same koan several times, many times, knowing each time I had the right answer, but my own thinking was still cropping. And all it is we're learning to express ourselves when with the truth that comes from a deeper mind than our thinking and checking mind, and believe in it and act with it fully. So interviews are can be a really nice experience now, and it's just a little different from what he was doing, because last time we were there, George was saying, show me your rhino, which and when this whole practice began, I went over wonderfully. Show me your rhino. I don't have a rhino. You know, and how do you express a rhino, or how do you express yourself, you know? So it's been a nice thing coming along with the practices and the interviews and learning how to deal with it. Now, let me again, before we, since we probably will be ending a little bit early today, because we've got a young Manjanjin coming up, and there's some things I'd like to go over with some of the people who are sitting. Are there any other questions? Yeah.
What does something mean when he says put it down?
It means a lot of things. Gee, wait a minute. Sometimes I really regret that I have the mind of a... Dogen is, you know, really lovely. If you have an opportunity, read his Shobugenzu. He enumerates what there is to put down. And Sansanim has, you know, it comes from in a very, you know, it's a very much simpler things. Put it all down. He means ultimately everything.
Right. No, but I mean, how do we put things down?
That's, you know, that's something, you're better off almost with that, with just the instruction of put it all down. Because you see, even if I explain to you exactly to you what I do, or what little I've learned about putting it all down, you'll learn it in one thing, but make it your own, of how to let go. What it is it's another way of saying letting go. How to let go. And once you learn how to do it in one thing, you stand a chance of enlarging it and letting go of another thing and letting go still further until finally you can let go of everything. But you've got to make it your own. But in the meantime, it's not a bad stock phrase for when, you know, energy comes up and you say put it all down. But what we're talking about really is putting down everything. And when everything, you know, when you let go of everything, then you get everything. But it's obviously a very scary thing, because that's a nice thing to be told, but, you know, until you do it, you won't know that it's true. And, you know, if you keep letting go of more and more of the things you've accumulated about yourself and for a long time you don't feel that you're getting anything, you know, you're not replacing it, it reaches a point of being rather frightening as you start to really work. The longer you sit, the more you put on the cushion. It's a frightening experience to start letting go of things and putting things down. But the more that we do, the more it's possible to have everything. Because ultimately, I mean, Sansanim is obviously a very rich man, because only somebody who's very rich can live that simply. Okay, so we're going to sit for... First, do you have any announcements, or do you want to wait until after we're done? Yeah, I just forgot which one we do it. Okay. Yeah, and I'll give sitting instructions after you. Okay, we'll do it that way. Sorry. There have been a few changes in the way that the form is being taught now, so I'll go over it, and I'll also, you know, for people who haven't sat before. It's important that you sit with your back straight, and hopefully you can cross your feet or tuck them under you. And your hand is in what's called a mudra. And the mudra we use is like this. Your left hand is over your right, and your thumbs are lightly touching. Your arms are loose, so that it's making like a big round circle, not crunched up like that. So it's a big, rich-looking posture. Don't put your hands or rest them on your legs, you know, or in your lap. What you're going to do is you're holding it a few inches above. Your eyes are looking down at a 45-degree angle, and they're open. They're not closed. Sansanim wants everyone's eyes now, you know, everybody to be sitting with their eyes open. And the practice that we'll be doing for the next few minutes is on your inhalation, say silently to yourself, clear mind, clear mind, clear mind. And on the exhalation, don't know. And the don't know is not a small don't know of I don't know what's, you know, going on or who I am, but it is the don't know mind that is beyond preconceptions. It's a very wide mind. So once again, it's clear mind, clear mind, clear mind on the inhalation, and on the exhalation, don't know. And the exhalation will eventually become approximately twice as long as the inhalation. So it's a longer exhalation than inhalation. And when you start to think and start to drift off, and as soon as you realize it's done, then just keep gently bringing yourself back to the practice and keep returning again and again to your breath and saying, clear mind, clear mind, clear mind, don't know. Called me at Ryan's gobbledygook, but I couldn't remember. Who looks the name will be giving a Dharma talk. And seated to my far left is our abbot, Mark Houghton, and my name is Sonia Alexander.
Yeah, turn off the air conditioner in the back, and then if it gets too warm, why don't you just turn it on again?
Can you hear me in the back? Okay.
Represent the high class.
High class, yeah. It's like a fancy recording studio here. If I use any terms that don't mean anything to you, don't let that throw you. Just feel free to ask questions afterwards, after I give the talk. Ask Sneem if there's any. We've been doing this for a while, and we start to use words that become our jargon. They have a shortcut meaning for us, and they're easy to use, but they may mean nothing to you at first. In all of Seung Sahn's Zen centers, we have meals in a 4-bowl formal meal style, temple style. We lay out the 4 bowls, the food is served, we eat it, then we clean the bowls out with hot tea, we drink that, and then we rinse it out with water. It's a very simple style in which we use up all the food that's given to us. There's one beautiful touch. At the end of the meal, there's still a little water left. And we save a little bit of clear water from each of our meals and put it into a bowl that's passed around. This bowl is then brought over to the sink and poured down in 3 steps down the sink drain for hungry ghosts. That might be a term you won't know. The hungry ghost is a mythical creature living in one of the 7 realms of the Buddhist hell. A hungry ghost has an enormous stomach and an appetite to match. The problem is that this creature has a very long, thin throat, like the eye of a needle. So if you put down any crumbs in the water, then the hungry ghost will choke on it. The hungry ghost then is always hungry. And I always thought this was a really nice story and a kind of interesting creature to put into your mind. But now lately, we've been doing fasts during our retreats, during our Young Manjanjins. And in the 6-day Young Manjanjin in the Providence Zen Center, I fasted for 3 days. And all of a sudden, the hungry ghost came to my mind. I had a whole new perspective on what it was like to be a hungry ghost. First of all, you're hungry. And I guess I never quite knew that before. Hungry is something that, unless you're hungry, is just another word. So tonight what I'd like to do is talk about hungry ghosts. There was an old cartoon that I saw as a kid. It was a story of a mole, a young mole, who came up from underground every so often, and he would walk down the path to the end of the forest. And at the end of the path there was a short little cliff, water, and when he looked real hard, what he saw was a beautiful castle. And he would go down there every day and look at this beautiful castle with beautiful shiny columns and beautiful towers and pennants flapping in the wind. One day as he was walking down the path, he bumped into a fox who was a traveling salesman with his bag. And the fox said, "Hey kid, can't you see where you're going?" And he saw immediately that the mole was nearsighted. So he opened up his bag and said, "Here, I got something for you," and he put on a pair of glasses. And the mole squinted a little and looked around, and suddenly things started to come into focus. The trees came into focus, and then he could see the bark. And the leaves came into focus, and he could see the veins in the leaves. And the fox came into focus, and he could see his sharp pointed nose. And he thought, fantastic! This is great! So the fox made a good deal, turned a good profit, and the mole went down the path as fast as he could to look at the castle. When he got to the edge of the path, he looked across the water, and the castle came into focus. What he saw was a garbage dump. The columns came into focus, and he saw that they were just tin cans piled one on top of the other. And the beautiful gate that he saw into the castle turned out to be the radiator of an old car. And the pennants flapping in the breeze turned out to be pieces of paper stuck onto poles and rods, jutting out this stinky, smelly mass. And he couldn't believe it. And he squinted his eyes and looked again, and it was a garbage dump. So he went running home, and he explained the whole story to his mother. And his mother said, I can fix that. So she took off the glasses and crushed them. And she said, okay, now go back and look. And the mole ran back to the end of the path, looked out across the water, rubbed his eyes, and the castle reappeared. And he was so happy. Something has brought us all here tonight. This something is wanting to understand our lives, to understand what we're doing here. And when you start practicing Zen, the function of Zen is to understand your life. And the more you see things, especially as beginners, as they are, the more freaked out you can become. You can be really surprised all of a sudden when you start to see things as they are, and hear things as they are, and smell things as they are, instead of what your idea is. And when you begin practicing Zen, what you experience is what's called thinking. All your ideas, all your desires, all your mental trips about what you expect to come from your life, from your practice, from your parents, from your children, from your friends, all that suddenly comes into sharp focus. Many times it's not what you expect. Practicing then enters the realm of the hungry ghost. The hungry ghost is the creature that wants more, that wants something, that's always hungry, that won't settle for things as they are, that wants a castle. Last year, this past winter, I had the good fortune to go on a long retreat in Maine. And it seemed to me all the time for the 3.5 months I was there that I was constantly meeting my hungry ghost in kind of funny ways. I went there I'm not sure what I expected, but I went there knowing that before I had gone, I had been really criticized by the other people in the Zen Center where I lived for starting these huge projects when so many simple things had to be done around the house. The pipes leaked, and the pieces of plaster were still down, and small things around the house just never got fixed. And I was out charging around, starting to build a new Dharma room. So they constantly pointed that out to me. And this is what in our Zen Center is called together action. It's when other people point to what's really happening. You can't see it, but it's right there in front of your eyes. So I went there and on the retreat, and I made a resolve that when I was cutting the wood on my work job, that whatever wood I would bring down, I would cut that day. Whatever dead tree I would chop down, I would saw it up and pile it away by the end of the night. And in a way, that was my practice with the hungry ghost. I saw that in the morning I had a lot of energy, and I would rush down and cut down the biggest tree I could find. The afternoon I wanted to go take a hike, but there was this big hulk of a tree standing there in front of the door. So I would begrudgingly cut it up. And then in the evening, when there was even more time to take a longer hike, it was still there. And I made myself finish the job. And I saw that when I would go on hikes, I would see all these trees and say, oh, I want that one, and I want that one, and I want that one, and I want that one. And there was no way I could have finished them by the end of the day. I just wanted to accumulate them in front of the door and show everybody how hard I was working. But the funny thing was that there was no one there. I was all by myself. No one could see how hard I was working, or if I wasn't working at all. And I wasn't burning wood. I was burning kerosene. So what was the point? I saw real clearly there was this almost ghost, machine-like greed that had always been there, that grabbed onto an idea and just revved up and said, okay, you're going to do it. I'm going to make it bigger and larger. I knew also that at the end of the spring that I would be looking for a new job. So instead of sitting on my cushion and just sitting, I spent a lot of time thinking about what my next job would be. And I thought I had this really great idea for starting a new business in word processing, which I know something about from my experience in the university at Yale. And in my mind, I immediately started the business and found a location for it, found 2 locations for it. Then I began to staff it with people I knew were pretty good. I figured out how much I would start salary. And I figured what I would say to the vice president of Yale when he came in and saw how successful I was, how unsuccessful they were. And it wasn't like it would stop there. Then I saw it branching to Hartford, and then opening a store in Providence, and then Westport, and maybe Cambridge. And it kept growing and growing and growing. And every now and then, you know, it dawned on me that I was in Maine, that I was in a cabin, I was by myself, it was snowing outside usually, and what was I doing? I would come back to my body, and I almost feel this snap when I would hit, when my mind and my body would come back together again. And I would just be sitting there with, you know, painful legs or sleepiness, or watching the couple of flies that got stuck in the window on the ice just move around and try to get loose. The idea was so strong in my mind, though, that this was such a successful idea. There was this panic that somebody else would think of it before I did. And I would come back from the retreat, and there would be a business there waiting. So there was this horrible temptation to end the retreat early and rush down off the mountain and start my word processing business. Now I just had to do it, and in a kind of funny way, it was really a strong urge, you know. I had to do it. It was such a good idea, you know, and I figured out how it would help people. It would really help people, and I would make a lot of money. Then, after about 2 weeks of that, every day, I began to think of the problems with the idea. How would I get the money for it? How would I get the time? Having a new business is having like a new baby. You have to constantly take care of it. I wouldn't have time to practice anymore. I wouldn't see anybody in the Zen Center. And on and on. And suddenly it didn't seem like a very good idea. But then I had another idea. I'd start a bakery. That would be even better because it'd be simple. We'd just be kneading dough all day long and baking bread, and there'd be a really good market for it in New Haven. And I found in my mind just the right location for it, where a lot of people come and go, and it's close to the green. And in my mind, I worked out all the details on how to set the business up and how the door would look and how the counters would be laid out, where the chairs would be set, how the menus would be printed, who would be working for us, the hours, the trucks, everything. Incredible detail. And somehow during all this time I was still doing the retreat. That's called thinking. Thinking. Then I realized maybe that wasn't such a good idea. So that idea gradually faded. But I had another idea. Another idea. And I had another idea. After a while I started to write them down so that I wouldn't forget. And I had 12 good ideas by March. And I began to notice a pattern. I would start off really enthusiastic, and then it would peak, and then there'd start to be problems appearing, and then I'd find fault with it, and then it wouldn't seem like a good idea, and then it would start to cool. And then I would be able to just wait, and I would know, well, by tomorrow, I'll have a new idea. And sure enough, the next day, a new idea would appear. And it just had to wind itself down. It's just like something had been wound up real tight and just went blah, 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 blah. I could see so clearly what greed was. I was really surprised because I never thought of myself as a greedy person. Never, ever. And that's the surprising thing about practice, is that you come to it with all these guilt trips that you've been laying on yourself for years, and a certain self-image that you've built up, how you're good and how you're bad. The more you sit, you realize that's not what's happening at all. There's a whole different set of issues, of things as they are. And it takes a long time to see what's really important to you, and to begin to really look at the evidence in your life. Just simply to examine the evidence. Especially when it comes to doing something like finding a job, starting a relationship, ending a relationship. Those are the koans, the questions in our lives. And so often we just go whoop, out on a head trip of what should be, or what I should be, or what I am, or any of those other things. It's very difficult to look down at the floor and see that it's brown, to look up at the ceiling and see that it's white. And keep that in mind. Because as soon as you do it, the thinking appears. And if you identify with it, then you're off on the freight train to Disney World. You've left this world. You've left this body. But every now and then you come back, almost like waking up, and you find yourself in a crowded room at a Dharma talk at the Cambridge Zen Center. Then what? What appears? That mind that appears just now, it's Zen mind. It's just simply blinking your eyes. It's quite simple. There's nothing esoteric to it. But as we say in some prayers before the meals, we feed ourselves in order to exert our practice, because greed and opinion are strong. And all that Zen practice does is kind of a mirror that you put down in front of yourself. And you begin to see things as they are. You begin to see yourself as you are. You begin to see other people as they are. For me, one of the biggest things on the retreat was to see the sun. It was incredible. It was as if I had lived on the planet for 32 years, and I never quite realized there was this thing in the sky that rolled across every day. I had never seen the sun before. I didn't know where I was. Sometimes when it would go down, I would go up to the top of the mountain and chant just to say goodbye. Sometimes I would wave goodbye to the sun when it set. I felt a little stupid, but I was pretty sure no one would see me. That's called checking. I just had to do something to say goodbye to the sun. It was something that gave me light. And when it was gone, there was darkness. When it came back the next day, there was light again. And one night, while my rice was cooking, I was up at the top of the mountain. This is called Flying Moose Mountain, looking out across towards the west where the sun was going down. And the sun was just going behind Great Pound Mountain. And I could look down in the valley. This is up near Bar Harbor, all the valleys below. And you could see the shadows stretching out across the lakes and the other mountains. And at the end, as the sun was going down right behind the mountain, the sun stopped, and the mountain moved up and obscured the sun. And it was the first time I really felt like this earth moved, and the sun stood still, which is what they tell us in the books happens. I had never seen it before happen. I always saw the sun set. And as soon as it set, the temperature dropped at least 5 degrees, and a wind started blowing, a really cold wind. It was quite cold in the past winter in Maine, often 20 below. I turned around, and I was walking back to the cabin, and in the east, the full moon came up. And the moon on the horizon is almost as large as the sun. And it's a beautiful white color. And there was still some light in the sky, kind of a blue, dark blue, steely blue. And the sun came up, and it was as if the sun and the moon were working together as partners. The sun went down and the moon went up. And again, it was as if there's a scene in Star Wars where Luke comes out of the family complex that they have under the ground, and there's suddenly 2 moons there in the sky. And I remember the first time I saw it, I was just blown away. But this time I saw 1 moon, and I was blown away, because I had never seen it before. Because I was thinking about the word processing business, and I was checking what people would think of me if they saw me with a mock talk running around on the top of the mountain with snowshoes. And when all that stuff settles, then there's an incredibly beautiful universe that we live in and share with so many other creatures. It's vast. It's empty. It has incredible beauty. And it's always there. Zen practice is simply learning how to become a human being. Learning how to open up our eyes, our ears, our nose, body, mind. There's really nothing esoteric about that. But the practice is here, bowing and chanting and sitting, living together, working things out together, because of that hungry ghost. That hungry ghost that really each of us has, that wants something else, that wants something more, that doesn't find this interesting, doesn't find that interesting, When you give it this, it wants that. When you give it that, it wants this. It's restless, never satisfied. What Zen practice helps you do is to experience that your life is not your mind. Your mind comes and goes. Sun Sneem often talks about it as a dog that's constantly wandering around. If you go after it and try to make it behave, the dog runs away. If you beat it, the dog won't come back. Our path, the path of just simply seeing, smelling, tasting, touching, hearing the air conditioner in the room. What could be more incredible than the air conditioner? Why look for some abstract truth about the universe when you can listen to the air conditioner? It's just simply that simple mind, letting that simple mind that's always there appear. So, this hungry ghost that each of us has, that wants something more, is not satisfied, is what makes us suffer. When we just see, taste, touch, smell, that's world peace. So I hope we can all attain this simple mind. We can attain this world peace. We can give the hungry ghost what's really good for it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Muslim. Wonderful speech. So, anybody have question? Any kind of question? Your problem, your life, your study, your practicing? Okay.
You know, where I'm living, I had where I'm living, how can I make my practice done, where I'm living, the condition I'm living in.
Not clear your question. Only one sentence, okay. What's your question?
How can I make my practice strong?
So, what are you doing now? What are you doing now?
Right now? I'm waiting for an answer.
You understand English? Did you finish this elementary school graduation? Elementary school.
Elementary.
Yeah.
School, yeah. High school?
No.
Now, you make a sentence, yeah? You make a sentence. Sitting on the cushion, I question to you. But now you sit here, yeah? So, again ask you, what are you doing now?
Sitting.
On the cushion?
Yeah. No.
No,
I'm
not on the cushion. Okay. Floor, yeah? Oh, sit on the floor. And talking with you. Okay? You say again. Again ask you, what are you doing now?
I'm sitting on the floor talking to you.
That's correct. When you're doing something, do it. That's strong practice. Don't take girlfriend in the morning, sex, okay? When you're doing something, just do it. Moment to moment to moment to moment. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Very simple. Okay?
My question is about suffering.
Suffering.
Jesus suffered on the cross, okay?
Jewish?
Jesus,
Jesus.
okay? Many great works of art come
You-
from suffering.
Okay. I ask you, who's suffering? You're suffering or other people suffering?
Me, other people.
Okay. First, you're suffering. Talk, you're suffering, okay? Other, don't check other people, okay? Okay. You're suffering. Okay. So, what kind of you're suffering?
Hmm?
What kind of you're suffering?
What?
What kind do you have
Kind
suffering?
I have? Messy mind, trouble with parents. My question is, why stop suffering?
Why stop suffering?
Why stop suffering? Why is
You,
suffering
you
bad?
like suffering.
Some people say suffering is good. Some people say suffering. When you suffer, you're
Don't,
human.
don't question to me then, okay? Why you question to me then? What do you want?
Suffering is.
What do you want? I ask you, what do you want? What is your question?
I don't know.
I hit you 30 times. Keep clear mind, okay? So you have suffering means, Maria. Suffering means you have mind, so you have suffering, okay? This mind, bullshit mind, okay? So into the garbage, then you're no mind, then no suffering. Very, very clear, yeah? If you have a mind, that's bullshit, okay? It's the garbage. Then no mind, then no suffering. Okay? How make no mind?
Don't know.
Don't know. I have a good idea. So, today I give it to you present. Present.
A present?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Free, that's free. That's I practice 40 years, so I get this special, it's a special practicing technique, okay? 40 years practicing, then I get. Just give it to you, free. That means nowadays I practice first eyes. How much our eyes important? If you have no eyes, you cannot see now. Just eyes, you see this something like this small piece, small. If you this small piece die, cannot see anything. Cannot see anything. Open eyes, just small. Open eyes, then see. Oh, sky, these trees, everything we can see. Desire, beautiful, no beautiful, this thinking, everything up here. It's eyes. Our energy, how much is our energy? 80%. So eyes, 80% use. So eyes. Understand? 80% use. Next, ears. Ears. Good sound, bad sound. Good speech, bad speech. Bad speech becoming angry up here. Why? Because the ear. Yeah? But this ear not so much use energy, only 5%. Next, nose. Nose, 2 holes here. Good smell, wonderful. Beautiful woman passing, that perfume. Good perfume. Wonderful, lovely. It's smell. So now I have many kinds of perfume, okay? Many kinds of perfume. Flower perfume, cherry perfume, ground perfume, and any kind of perfume. Some kind of perfume coming, sex mind up here. Strong smell color die. No consciousness. Understand? Some bad man, strong smell, they take money. So this nose very important. Smell also important, but only use 5%. Next is tongue. Tongue that have a problem. This tongue, number one problem, also number one important, number one have power. You never understand that. You also never understand that. Human beings, firstborn, soul, cannot see, cannot hear, cannot smell, cannot move, no mind, no consciousness. The tongue complete. tongue not moving, hungry, you know. So only tongue complete. Tongue complete. Tongue complete, then closer can see, can hear, can smell, can move, okay, can laughing. Ah, mother, oh, my mother, my father. So these are human beings begin tongue. This tongue many desires. Boston, how many restaurants? Chinese restaurant, Italian restaurant, Tibetan restaurant, or the Korean restaurant, Chinese, Japanese restaurant, any kind of French restaurant, many kind of restaurant. Today, somebody birthday, what kind of restaurant? Very French? No. Chinese, too heavy. No. It's really good. Maybe pizza, pizza. The tongue, many have problem. I like this food. I don't like this food. I like this, don't like food. The tongue power, very strong. So this tongue also speech, you know. The mouth only follow this tongue. Open, okay. Close, okay. The mouth have no power. Tongue strong have power, okay. You never understand. This tongue moving, then sound, different sound appear. Only mouth cannot make sound. Tongue make sound, high sound, low sound, or English, Korea, Japan, all tongue moving. Tongue different moving, so different sound appear. Different language all make that. Tongue moving, different idea. Communism, capitalism, any kind of tongue moving, all talk, yeah. Good talk, bad talk, all the tongue. Tongue has no bone, freedom. No. Freedom. This freedom have a problem. Freedom have problem. So this tongue power, number one strong. Number one strong. How number one strong? One of my students, very attached husband. So he sometime coming Yongmengjong Providence Dance Center, in Providence Dance Center. Then sitting time, whole day. How my husband maybe last night sleep with a girlfriend, other girlfriend. Oh, very unhappy, no. The thinking. This much attached the husband. So, last time, young man, 1 week could not eat. 1 week could not eat. This woman also coming, young man, 7 days. 1 day, 2 days, think about the husband. Maybe my husband this. I want a husband. I like a husband. Thinking. 3 days passing, husband not appear. I want chocolate, hungry. I want chocolate, I want ice cream. Only ice cream, chocolate. Yeah. Cannot appear husband, you know. So if you're hungry, desire go away, okay? So sex desire, husband desire, want desire. If you're hungry, all gone. If you 3 days not eat, only food. I give it to you, President of America. No, thank you. 1 cup of the water, okay? Water, use, please. I don't want the president. It's like a tongue, very strong. Okay? So if you control your tongue, you control everything. Understand? You don't understand. So 7 days now eat, then understand. If you pass three days, want chocolate, want orange juice or something this time I not feel. Pass 4 days, 5 days, then check it. What is a human being? What is the world? Then more deeper, you know. Desire all disciple, then checking. What is a human being? What is mind? What is this? What is exist? What is emptiness? What is die? What is life? It's a correct idea. Okay, correct idea. If you're hungry, correct idea appear. If you're not hungry, anytime not correct. Okay? So you must control your tongue. Very important. So we are 7 day not eating practice. So tongue power very strong. Tongue not moving, you die. So human beings begin tongue, end of human beings also tongue. Okay? Interesting? People never understand that. The next body. Huh? Heart, good feeling, bad feeling. That's okay, that's all they are, 5%. The tongue have a power, but only use energy 5%. The next mind. Thinking. Good thinking, bad thinking, all this. It's like this. Mind, many kind of mind is 6 consciousness, control eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body. That 6 consciousness control. 5 consciousness control. That is the 6 consciousness control. Okay. The next 7 consciousness, that good, bad, feeling is good, here is bad, I like that, I don't like that. This is distinction consciousness. The next 8 consciousness, stock of consciousness, any kind of computer, everything is into the computer. Good things, bad things, everything. All your story. Your life, before life, all story have 8 consciousness. It's the stock of consciousness. Okay. So 8 consciousness, 7 consciousness, 6 consciousness, together we say mind. Okay? But the 8 consciousness, 7 consciousness, 6 consciousness, we say all this thinking. Make I. Together make I. My, me. This I comes from where? Descartes said, I think, therefore I am. Body and mind together become human beings. Body plus mind equal human beings. Body disappears, mind disappears, equal become Buddha. So, your mind take away. How your mind take away? Okay. So, one by one. But I do not so much a problem. Also, you can control this tongue is possible. But this have